So you finally bought Disney Vacation Club and you're about to make your first reservation. Don't. Here's why. Hi, welcome to my channel, Disney Hobby Guys. Like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications. It really helps me grow my channel. First of all, welcome home. Congratulations. And welcome to the whole family of Disney Vacation Club. So before you make your first reservation, there are certain conditions that have to be met, and they're very, very specific conditions. Um, they look for any opportunity they can to not give you this benefit. And if you're going to utilize this benefit, you need to follow these conditions. Okay. The first condition is that this has to be your first contract. And when I say first contract, I mean both resale and both direct. This has to be your first contract. You should have 0 points in the system. And you just decided to pick up points. And I don't know if this is specifically a resale benefit or a direct benefit, but I know for sure direct will give it to you. If this is your first resale, like you want resale first, hypothetically speaking, they should do it too. But the whole point is that this is your first booking that you're ever gonna make. That's the first condition. Second condition is you can't make the reservation yourself. Okay, this has to be done through member services. So make sure you do not touch any reservations whatsoever on the web interface, because if you do, it nullifies the contract and they won't be able to do anything for you. Okay, it has to be through member services. That's the second condition. The third condition is it doesn't apply for all resorts. Certain resorts that are really, really hard to get into, like the Grand Californian at California, they don't participate in this because there's just no inventory. It's way too small of a resort. There's just no inventory. So not every single resort will offer this, but a lot of them will. Most of them in Disney World will. But you just have to check. Okay, it doesn't hurt to call member services and have them make your welcome home reservation first, or at least have them check on your behalf. So what is this whole idea of welcome home? A welcome home reservation. Well, the idea behind it is that you are new to the system, right? And you've never made a reservation before. You probably don't know anything about Disney Vacation Club because this is your first contract. They want to try to make your stay a little bit special, right? Sprinkle a little bit of that pixie dust. And the reason for that is that a lot of people that join in during this time are trying to book under the 7-month window. 7-month mark window. And the problem with that is if it's under 7 months, more than likely everywhere is sold out. Every single Disney Vacation Club resort has already been booked and sold out because, you know, there's a lot of demand everywhere, right? So when you call in, they don't want you to be like, well, that's my first reservation. I can't make it because everywhere is sold out, right? They're going to try working with you to try to make that extra special. So then, you know, you could be like, well, this was sold out, but hey, I finally got it. The whole idea is for you to be very, very happy and satisfied with your first visit. Okay. And that's why they don't really advertise it, because the inventory that they have to pull from, they may be able to pull from like some kind of confusing inventory that's not really publicized on the public member services website. It comes from like a different allotment that no one seems to be able to explain, but long and short, they might be able to pull some strings and get you a room. Okay, so that's why they don't really advertise it, and that's why there's all these conditions to kind of nullify it, because they're probably losing some form of money from this. I mean, they're probably paying like the hotel side some money or something like that, but that's a speculation. I don't know, but the whole point is to make sure that you're happy. Okay. So the reason why they nullify it on the second condition, which is if you make the reservation first, well, the whole idea is that you don't know how to make a reservation yet, right? Because you're new into the system. Well, if you make a reservation, you're telling Disney Vacation Club, okay, I'm good. I actually know how to make a reservation. I kind of already know the system. I understand the terms and all that stuff. And as soon as you lock into a reservation, they will cancel this benefit. If you call in, maybe you might get a nice, you know, cast member. Maybe if you escalate to manager, maybe they might be nice. But officially speaking, if you made that reservation, you nullify this benefit. Okay. The third thing is the resorts, right? Not every single resort offers them. And there's reasons for that because not a lot of some resorts are small. Like if you look at the Grand Californian, it is small, both hotel side and Disney Vacation Club side. There is just not enough inventory for them to even do this. So if you bought directly at Grand Californian, don't expect this to work at the Grand Californian. And it makes perfect sense too. I mean, they have like 70 something rooms. You know, if you ever look at California Disney Vacation Club, which is the Grand Californian, if you're under 7 months, don't even think about a reservation. I mean, there's random reservations 1, 2 days that pop up every so often, but for the most part, if you're under 7 months, you're not going to get a room. You're not going to get a room. You can wait list for maybe 4 or 5 months, and if you're lucky, maybe you might get one. But I mean, I've been on wait lists like 2 or 3 times, and I've never gotten a room after the 7 month mark window. So that's why little small resorts like that don't participate in this. But bigger resorts like Animal Kingdom or Saratoga or Old Key West, those are so big. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to be able to find a room. But it's just very, very important. Don't make the first booking yourself. I can't stress that enough. And they're pretty cutthroat about it. You know, once you break one of these terms, they're not going to give it to you. If your guide is good, they would actually tell you, hold on, don't make your reservation. Call member services and have them make it first and stuff like that. But not all guides advertise that. There's some really, really good vacation guides out there, but some of them are a little bit more on the sketch side. So hopefully you had your guide tells you that. And if you're not satisfied with that, you can always jump ship. You can always find a different guide. I would highly recommend you find a guide that is after your best interest, that will help you, that is patient with you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be dealing with this guide probably for the long term. When people start buying one contract, they tend to buy a few more and stuff. So having a kind of that rapport with your guide is great. I mean, I use a guide. Her name is Katie. She's based out of California. She's amazing. I mean, she takes no stops whatsoever. She will research the heck out of something for you. If you ask silly questions and stuff like that, she's so patient, so kind. I would highly recommend that as your guide. But it is what it is. Just be very careful. If this is your first rodeo at Disney Vacation Club, you'll love it. But there's secret benefits like these. There sometimes aren't really advertised, but they're there. Good luck. I hope you get a room. All right. Take care. Bye.